guys, it's Haley
and Mia,
and I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Titan TV.
Hey Titans, C's here, back with this episode's edition of the Sports Update. I'm sorry for this little thing right here. I cracked my phone, so the camera has like a little crack over it, so hopefully it's fixed by next time. We'll see. Anyways, let's get into the news. In NFL news, wow was I wrong. My Super Bowl prediction for this season is the Packers win over the Bills 24-17. My Super Bowl prediction of Bills versus Packers was way off, and even when I saw that the Bucs were going to be playing the Chiefs, I doubled down and was way off again in predicting that the Chiefs would blow out the Bucs. The Tampa Bay Bucs are now the Super Bowl 55 champions after beating the Kansas City Chiefs 31-9. Notre Dame's very own Kenjon Barnard now has not one, not two, but 3 Super Bowl rings. So congratulations to him. And his teammate Tom Brady has now won 7 Super Bowl rings in 10 Super Bowl appearances and has 5 Super Bowl MVPs.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Halftime show review. Alright, so The Weeknd, his halftime show was actually pretty good in my opinion. He opened with Starboy, 5 out of 10. It was alright. He moved on to The Hills. There was a lot of like smoke and stuff going on in the background. 6 out of 10. He moved on to Can't Feel My Face. It was my favorite part. The camera was like this. 100 out of 10. Next, Save Your Tears, Fireworks. 10 out of 10. Next, Earned It. This guy pulled out an orchestra and a choir. 11 out of 10. Next, Blinding Lights. This one had everything. Cool fireworks, crazy choreography, and opportunities for memes. I give this one Jackson Mahomes out of 10.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
In MLB news, big, colossal free agent signings. First off, the reason I have life right now, Trevor Bauer to the Dodgers. 3 years, $102 million, front-loaded the contract, couldn't pass up the offer. Dodgers going back-to-back. Quote me on it. I don't care. Next, George Springer, Marcus Semien to the Blue Jays. Makes them a pretty good contender in the AL East. JT Realmuto, Michael Brantley, Marcell Ozuna, and Nelson Cruz all re-signed with their respective teams. As of the day I'm filming, February 7th, spring training is expected to start on February 27th, and opening day for the MLB season is scheduled to start on April 1st. NBA news. The NBA season is full steam ahead and has been able to limit the number of COVID cases inside the league. With this being said, there's a new team atop the standings. The Utah Jazz have won 15 of their last 16 games and are now sitting at 19-5, 1 game ahead of the Lakers at 18-6. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time on the Sports Update.
Hey Titans, and for this week's Zoom talk show video, Mia's going to be interviewing some of your very own classmates. Take it away, Mia.
Hello Titans, welcome to a new segment of Titan TV. This is...
I'm Ashlyn and I'm a sophomore.
Ashlyn, would you kiss or slap me?
Slap.
Oh. Okay. Hey Titans, this is...
I'm Aubrey Hernandez and I'm a sophomore.
Olives, would you want to kiss or slap me?
Both.
There you go. Oh.
That's a little unfair.
Slap her or?
Yeah. Oh yeah, slap. Can I?
Oh yeah.
How hard?
No.
Go, just do it.
No,
Hold
each
on.
other. Wait.
Slap me, that's not the deal.
Hey Titans, this is...
Gabriel Cortez, and I'm a freshman.
Kiss or slap?
Hey guys, welcome to our blood drive / sweatshirt giveaway /
I got something that you need.
Hi, welcome to the blood drive.
What I got you get for free. Don't forget it. Ice cream, movies, red wine, call me. And I'll be there in about 15. And and I'll take you down to Malibu. I wanna run away with you. It doesn't matter what we do. And I'll take you down to paradise. I'll show you what love feels like. And it gets better all the time. I wanna ease your mind. If I get a little closer, we could leave it all behind. Ride the wave on over, it's alright. I wanna ease your mind. Let me turn the lights down low.
Happy Valentine's Day. Perfect? I thought you were... I thought you were gringo, but you're not. Okay, let's see it. Tell her.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't understand you.
Oh, Valentine's. The most romantic day of the year for some of us. For others, it's a wake-up call that you're lonely. But one thing we could both agree on in this case is that love songs are a staple for both of us. We have a good lineup for you today. Something to get you in your feels for Valentine's. And don't take this message with a grain of salt either. These songs will 100% get you a Valentine. Or if you already have one, these songs will set the perfect mood for you. We'll send you over to Wyatt for his love song roster.
Hey Titans, it's me, Wyatt Rodarte. And this month we're going to be reviewing the top 7 love songs of all time. I hope you guys enjoy. For our first song, we have Right Here Waiting, and it's a song by an American singer and songwriter, Richard Marx. It was released on June 29th, 1989, as the second single from his second album, Repeat Offender. This song was a global hit, topping charts throughout the world, including the US, where it reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. It was certified platinum by the RIAA. The song has been discovered by many artists, including Monica for her album, The Boy Is Mine. Next, we have It Must Have Been Love. It is a song written by Perg Leslie and performed by the Swedish pop duo Roxette. The power ballad became the duo's third #1 hit in the United States and is one of their best-selling releases, being certified gold or platinum in a number of countries. Next, we have Always. It's a song by American R&B band Atlantic Starr. The track was the second single from the group's 7th studio album, All in the Name of Love, which was released in 1987. The single peaked at its #1 in both the US Billboard Hot 100 and the Billboard Hot R&B hit/hip-hop group songs charts in 1987. The song also spent 2 weeks atop the US Adult Contemporary chart in July. It topped the Canadian RPM 100 National Singles Chart, where it remained there for 2 weeks. We have Sometimes Love Just Ain't Enough, and it's the title of a 1992 rock ballad performed as a duet by American singers Patti Smith and Don Henley. The song was written by Smith and Glenn Burtnick. It was also released as a single in August 1992 and reached #1 in Canada, where it was the most successful single of 1992, and peaked at #2 in Ireland and on the US Billboard Hot 100. we have The Search Is Over. It's a 1985 song by the American rock band Survivor. It's the band's third single and second top 10 hit from their 1984 album, Vital Signs, and peaked number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 the week of July 13th, 1985, and finished at the number 48th on the year-end Billboard Hot 100 chart for 1985. The song also spent 4 weeks atop the adult contemporary chart, Survivor's only chart topper on this tally. You're the Inspiration is a song written by Peter Cetera and David Foster for the group Chicago, and recorded their 14th studio album with Peter singing the lead vocals. The third single released from that album, it reached number 3 on the US Billboard Hot 100 chart in January 1985, and also climbed to the top position of the adult contemporary chart at the same time. The song won honors for Peter from the American Society of Composers, Authors, and Publishers in 1986 in the Most Performed Songs category. Can't Fight This Feeling is a power ballad performed by the American rock band REO Speedwagon. The song first appeared in 1984 album Wheels Are Turnin'. The single reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart and held the top spot for 3 consecutive weeks from March 9th to March 23rd of 1985. It was the group's second number 1 hit on the US charts, the first being 1981's Keep On Lovin' You.
Segment was really interesting.
So next up, we have our cooking segment.
This month I'll be decorating chocolate-covered strawberries, so the first thing I do is wash and dry off the strawberries. After that, I heat up my dark and white chocolate in the microwave and mix it until it's smooth. After that, I take a strawberry and dip it in the dark chocolate until it's fully coated and set that on the tinfoil to dry, and repeat that with the other strawberries. While waiting for this to dry, I take some white chocolate and add in a bit of red food coloring, put it in a plastic bag, and pipe it over the strawberries. Once that's done, I put them in the fridge to finish cooling off, and that's it.
Skiddity boop bop. Bang. How you doing, Titans? So you guys remember during Want to Remember how I said that I hated romance movies? Okay? Well, I'm watching another. And you also remember how I said in that movie review that I had to drink a 5-hour energy shot just to stay awake? Well, I got another one. So I figure, let's just make it a ritual. So, just so you guys know that it's full. So, strawberry banana. I'm kind of nervous. Oh god, that's a lot more better than I expected. Oh, I can see every single equation. Oh no. Oh. So, the movie that I'm reviewing this month is A Twilight Saga. Now, there's 5 movies in total, roughing around 3 hours each, so a total of 15 hours. This is an experience that I seriously hope and pray that I don't get to experience ever again. So, with that being said, let's talk about the cast. So the cast for this is Kristen Stewart as Bella Swan, Robert Pattinson as Edward Cullen, and then Taylor Lautner as Jacob Black. So, the first movie wasn't that bad. There was big, hot, steamy men with sparkling abs. There was rogue vampires that started killing people because Bella decided to be too friendly to both the wolves and the vampires. And that's kind of the whole premise of the movie. Edward has to leave to protect Bella. And Bella's like, no, my boyfriend. And that's kind of how the movie ends. I would probably rate this movie a 8 out of 10 just to be generous. 7 out of 10 not to being generous. It wasn't that bad. Second movie, I really don't need to explain. It's a 5 out of 10. Why? There's the editor's note. You can read. Third movie, the whole premise is them getting married. Bella and Edward. And that's really just it. And it was around like the end of the third movie that I looked up what was the worst movie because I was genuinely curious. And I was going to do a bit about how I said that the worst movie that Google gave me was better than Twilight Saga, but I didn't watch it. But the worst movie apparently Google gave me is Plan 9 from Outer Space, which I think is a 1959 movie. Yeah, I didn't watch it, so I have no idea. Maybe another time. But there is a website called rifftracks.com, and they have people actually vote for the worst movie. And in number 1 spot with 35,593 votes is The Twilight Saga. So I was like, oh, cool. That's interesting. I thought that was funny. And then I jumped into the 4th movie. Now, after Edward and Bella get married, they go on a honeymoon. And Edward has sex with Bella, and Bella becomes pregnant. However, because Edward is a vampire and Bella is a human, it causes a weird hybrid of a baby. And the baby is growing, 10 times as fast as a normal baby should. And the whole problem with this is that because the baby's growing so fast, it's draining the life source from Bella, slowly killing her. So Edward is like, oh no, what do I do? And then he gets her on a plane, brings him back to home, and then gets his father to do surgery on Bella to get the baby out of her. And the baby made it out, but Bella didn't. She died. So Edward was like, no, my wife. So what does he do? He bites her more times than Julius Caesar has been stabbed. And it did nothing. It did nothing. Or so they thought. You see, they did a funeral for Bella. They put her in a beautiful blue dress, leaving her in the sunlight. She looks all bony and completely depressed looking. Then you kind of just see like the vampirism take over her veins. I thought that was actually a little bit of a cool sequence. But like then the fourth movie just ends with her eyes opening, and it's like, oh, so you're really gonna end it like that? Okay. And that was part 1 of Breaking Dawn. The fourth movie, it was weird. I'd probably rate it 3 out of 10. Then the fifth movie rolls around, and because Bella is now resurrected, she's now a vampire. So, the ministry finds out that the baby that Bella had is a half human, half vampire baby. And they're like, we can have this gremlin walking around. That's going to cause problems for us. So we have to kill that baby. And it causes a civil war between the vampires. So there's the ministry, and then there's the Cullens and the Black family. And they're just duking it out in a snowfield. There's just a lot of beheading and such. And then Rami Malek slams down his fist onto the ground, causing a ravine to form, and half the people just die due to fall damage. And I was like, oh, why? Why? Then they pull this little twist at the end. After the main honcho dies of the ministry, it zooms out of his eye, and there was a vampire of the Cullens family who touched him and said, hey, this is what the future has in hold for you. Do you really want to fight now? And the head of the ministry was like, yeah, you're right, I don't want to die, so let's not fight. And that is how the movie ends. It sucked. I don't even know if I should give it even a 0. I didn't like that ending. See, there's nothing wrong with having a hallucination or seeing of the future as an ending. Man of Medan did it, and I thought that was actually a relatively cool game. But I feel like that ending didn't really match Twilight, how it should have ended. So there's 2 things I would have done for this movie differently. 1, I would have killed everyone off. It prevents a sequel from being made, and that's how it should be. 2, I would have not made it 5 movies long. I would have made it 4 hours long, 1 movie, and have it all condensed down into that. If Lord of the Rings can do it, so can Twilight. There are a lot of scenes in the saga that just don't add much to the story. It's boring. It just sucks. It's just filler for 3 hours, especially the third film. So honestly, I didn't have a fun time interacting with this. 15 hours of my life that I will honestly never get back. I could have done better things like doing homework or reading a book. I would have had more fun interacting with these toxic communities than actually watching the film. And that should probably tell you something. So, in summary, my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Farewell, and see you next month.
Hi, this is Isabel. I'm going to give you a few things you can do this Valentine's Day with your friends or by yourself. So the first thing you can do, which is something I plan on doing this Valentine's Day, is baking goods. Baking goods is not only easy, but it's really fun, and you get a treat at the end of it. Another thing you can do this Valentine's Day by yourself or with some friends is to paint. Painting is a fun way to express yourself. It's not a lot of pressure, and it doesn't take a lot of time. You can incorporate Valentine's Day and your friends into your painting. The last thing you can do this Valentine's Day is have a movie marathon by yourself or with your friends. Watching movies is a great pastime, and there are thousands of movies out there for you to choose from. Not only is having a movie marathon really easy, but it's also COVID friendly. If you want some good movie reviews, check out all of Wyatt's movie reviews here.
Okay, so some ways that you can spend your Valentine's Day could include maybe just having a spa day with yourself or some friends, maybe even your significant other. Or you could go and create a new makeover for yourself. Another thing you can do is you could go to Chick-fil-A and get those chicken nuggets in the heart-shaped tin. That's always delicious. Or get a heart-shaped pizza.
Hey guys, so for my 3 ideas of what you can do for Valentine's Day, whether you're just hanging with your friends or you're with a special someone, these are all socially distanced or just COVID safe ideas. Number 1, you can make some Valentine's Day cards for them. You can mail them to their house, drop them in their mailbox. Number 2, you can also just make some treats or goodies for them. You can make some cupcakes or cookies and decorate them with like pink frosting and sprinkles and do something cool like that. And you can drop it off at their house or their doorstep and then see them from afar and say Happy Valentine's Day. Number 3, play a game of Rocket League with them. That does require more friends or some other couples to join in, but a good old game of Rocket League you can just not go wrong with. And those are my 3 ideas, and I hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day this year.
Welcome back, Titans, to this NDHS Titan TV segment of COVID Workout. I am Philip Olivia, your host, and we welcome Tyler Celine. Okay, so Ty, what grade are you in?
12.
And what sport do you play?
Basketball.
And what position do you play in basketball?
Forward or center.
Alright, and can you show us some examples of some workouts that you do?
Yeah.
Alright, so now that we're at the workout part, what drills do you guys do in basketball for dribbling?
Here's the first one. Pretty much just getting your dribbling stance. Want to make sure you have your knees bent pretty well. Get your butt back. And you're just going back and forth to warm your hands up. Make sure you're snapping your wrist back and forth.
Alright, now that you just taught us how to do a simple dribbling drill, why don't you show us how to shoot a layup?
Alright, so pretty much you're going to start from wherever you need to on the court. Take as many dribbles as you want. And when you're going up with your right side, take a right, a left, and then go up. And I missed the shot.
What's up? I'm Caitlin. So now that we've gone over a few of the basics, I'm going to have Tyler show us how to shoot a free throw.
Alright. So pretty much, you go to the free throw line, take your time, calm down. Usually at this point, you're going to have people screaming at you. Everybody in the stands going crazy.
Shot here. Final seconds. Bryant for the win. Bang!
You're going to calm yourself. Take 3 dribbles. So this is at least what I do. Take a deep breath in, out, and go up. And don't miss.
Water.
If you feel lonely, I could be lonely with you. Tell me, baby, why do you seem so?
So now that we've gone over how to shoot, we're going to show you all of our new trick shots. So Ty, who is someone who inspires you to play basketball?
Probably the late great Kobe Bryant.
And why is that?
Just growing up, especially in the SoCal area, watching him every day and learning from him, it felt like when he passed away, unfortunately, last year, it felt like I almost lost an uncle. So, yeah.
I feel you on that one.
What can I say? Mamba out.
We hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode.
Thanks for watching.